Hi.
Hey there.
I'm going to be a young voter. I'll be voting for the first time in the 2020 election. I have a question regarding public transportation, but also with a focus on climate change.
Yeah.
So statistics show that the average American who drove in 2018 spent roughly $3,400 on gasoline in the year. And it also shows that the average American consumed almost 1,200 gallons of gas in that year. And congestion increasing every year in America thanks to urbanization and a lack of public transport in America. It takes hours to take a train the same distance that it would take 3 hours to take a car. I want to know why you think that government in America doesn't invest more in public transportation and getting cars off the road, because obviously it's terrible. Our carbon emissions are super high. And what you would do to help public transportation in America, enacting high-speed rail lines or helping with metro areas, combining them to combine statistical areas, and how you can increase the efficiency of American travel.
Yeah. Great questions. So when I was on the city council in El Paso, Texas, we had arguably the worst bus and transit system in the United States. You might be able to get on that bus, but there was no guarantee that that bus was going to get you to its destination. They were old, they were breaking down. The air conditioning in the middle of the Chihuahuan desert, where it can get to 110 degrees in June or July, was not working. We made significant investment in that transit system because we wanted to make sure that folks could get to school, could get to their job, could be with their families, especially in a community, the third poorest urban community in the United States of America, where many people had no choice but to ride the bus. We wanted to make sure that it was working for them, but we also wanted to be the mode of transportation of choice for people who had an alternative, had a car sitting at home. So through that investment, through the leadership of that entire city council, we were awarded the most improved transit agency across the United States of America within a few years. Massive capital investment matched by an investment from the federal government. Having learned from the local level just what a difference we can make at the federal level when we prioritize federal transit investment grants, I want to make sure that we lead on that in my administration. Our climate change plan calls for us to invest in rail, in transit, in alternative modes of transportation to ensure that people can live closer to where they work so they're not doing these 2-hour commutes. The gentleman mentioned a 100-mile commute to get to his college. Make sure that housing is affordable close to where you work or to where you go to school to meet the challenge not just of affordability, but also for the emissions that we're seeing that is cooking this planet faster than at any rate in the course of human history. If we're going to slow the warming down, ensure that it doesn't get past 2 degrees Celsius, we're going to have to do exactly what you just described and what is entailed in our climate change plan. In addition to everything else that we do in every other sector, it's critically important that transportation be a priority, and it is for me. So really appreciate you asking the question. Hope that we can be able to lead on that in the administration, and would love to have your help to be able to do that. Thank you very much